Welcome to Joanne Has Stamps, and I'm your host, Joanne. Today I'm going to show you how to glue your stamp in a stamp album with a hinge-less stamp mount. The supplies you need are a hinge-less stamp mount, your stamp, a pair of scissors, a glue stick, and a pair of tweezers. The glue sticks I use are from the Elmer's washable school glue. These sticks come in boxes of 30, and I've mounted hundreds of stamps with this particular glue stick, and I've found that it works very good. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is put your stamp in the mount. And then cut them out to size. I use scissors because I find them just as good as using a guillotine mount or a guillotine cutter, which I can't afford anyway. And the area that you want to put the glue on is this area in the middle, and then you smear the middle off to the sides, making the edges flip like that. And you do it once more, and you do it again. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this. So you smear it in the middle, keeping it away from the slit that's down the center of the mount. Then smear it off of the edges in a downward motion. Smear it in the middle again to make sure we got plenty of glue. And smear it off to the sides in a downward motion. Then we take the stamp and we mount it in our album and press down where the glue was. And there you have it. You've mounted a stamp in your album using glue. And you can see the stamp, nothing is glued on the hinges, and it's pretty well stuck on there. See that? And I've found that after I waited for it to dry, I've tried to take the mount off of the page one time, and it totally destroys the mount, so it gets really stuck on there. Also, the adhesive that's on the mount, I have a sneaky suspicion that this glue has moisture in it, and it activates that adhesive and makes for a double strong mount. So that's it. That's how you do it. That's how you glue your stamp into an album with a hingeless mount and using school glue. Again, the school glue that I use is from Elmer's. It's disappearing purple. When it goes on, it's purple. Let me show you. It goes on as purple, and it'll disappear after a short while. If you have clear, if you ever use clear mounts, it'll show up as purple and then disappear after you stick the mount to a page. Some of the stamp mounts that I've gotten in the past have been clear mounts, and you can see it's already disappearing right here and in the middle and off to the sides. And let's check this stamp again. Yeah, that works pretty good. And you know, the problem I have with just using water to moisten the back of the mount is I've always had trouble with either putting too little moisture or too much moisture. If I put too little, it just doesn't stick, and then I have to start over and use the other side of the mount. I'd start on this side and then have to go back to this side, and there's a possibility of the mount just getting ruined. If I put too much water, then it doesn't stick at all, and the paper will buckle under the moisture that's in there, and it makes your page all non-conformed, and you can see that glue is disappearing. So that's the problem I have with using those kind of mounts. I've never seemed to be able to get them to stick too well. But with the Elmer's School Glue, I've done hundreds and hundreds of stamps, and I've had no problems with it getting in with the stamp on the insides right here. Because when you just got to make sure that when you put the glue on, you put it in this area right here, and then off to the sides. Avoid this area here that's close to the center split. Okay, that's all I have, and thank you for watching this video, and have a good day. Bye.